Hey everyone, welcome to this Minecraft video. Today I'll be exploring a niche application of hopper locking in Storage Tech. Now, some of you might be asking, what is hopper locking and what is Storage Tech? Well, hopper locking is a way of reducing lag into hoppers, and Storage Tech is the technology, a branch of the technology of Redstone in Minecraft to create big storages or also small storages to contain items, as item management is one of the most important parts of the game in Minecraft. Hopper locking is a very important mechanic that prevents hoppers from checking if there are entities above them. By doing this, the lag can be reduced by a lot. Recently, I was faced with this problem. I have a water stream facing into a hopper, it goes directly into a chest. I want this hopper to be locked at all times, except when an item come in, because if it's locked when the items come in, then it can't pick up the item, which of course is a big problem. The first solution I tried was to use a string and an observer. But here I need to extend the signal of the observer into a pulse extender. This can also lead to problems, since if I have a significant amount of items, let's say 9 stacks of items, it will take quite some time for the hopper to pick them up. And after some time, the system will lock the hopper, even though there are still items that have to be picked up. So this is a clear no-go. Next, I came up with this. It's pretty much the same as that, but it unlocks and locks way quicker. Problem with this is the same as that. If I now proceed for dropping items rapidly, it will work, but one item will stay locked inside. If I continue doing this, we may come across a small problem. Yes, now you can see it. The observer sent out 2 signals too quickly, while still having items on top. This would destroy our machine, and that is the problem with toggle states. Toggle states can be a big problem in Minecraft, thus nobody wants to use them. Next, I came up with this niche solution. Ice is a non-transparent block, and so if I have a pressure plate above it, it will not power the hopper, making it possible to have this very simple design here. When an item is here on top, the hopper will unlock. But what happens if items flow past the hopper, the pressure plate, and land directly on top of the hopper? Now that is a problem. This is why we have cPickles. cPickles are very important for this design, as they help having this happen. The hitbox of the cPickle is now on top of the hopper while still being on top of the pressure plate. And if I add the redstone, you can see it gets instantly picked up and instantly power the hopper again. Now, this already is really useful. Of course, there might be a problem with it. If I drop, again, a large amount of items on top of it, we have the same problem. It is full and it stays unlocked. If we then start to take out items, slow and steady, until there are no more items on top of the pressure plate, the hopper will stay full and be locked and will not transfer the items to the chest. This, of course, is a problem. Now, this is the final design, and yes, as I said it before, toggle states are really a problem, and that's why I use them here. Because it will this thing here will have the hopper be unlocked until there are items inside. Now, to be honest, I have not really yet found out a way to break this. I'll have to try, but I don't think that I can, since this update, the comparator updates only every 2 ticks, and thus making the system fail-safe proof. Of course, unloading it could have some problems, but I have not found them yet. This is a very simple design that helps out with the locking of this hopper. And while this may not be useful for most of the players, it's useful for a small amount. And that's why I'd like to share it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great time. Consider watching my other YouTube videos. See you. Thank you for watching. Again. Bye.